So you're packing your bags for your big trip to Australia. Kangaroos, beaches, Vegemite, and maybe even Finding Nemo. You've got your essentials ready. Sunscreen, a giant floppy hat, 5 extra chargers you'll never use, and a wooden statue of a meditating monkey that your aunt insisted would bring you peace. Now hold up. Before you proudly parade your wooden monkey to the Australian border, there's something you really need to know. In Australia, border security doesn't mess around. Their motto might as well be, if it's wood, it's suspicious. Yes, that's right. Bringing wood or wooden-included items to Australia is almost like trying to sneak in a box of mosquitoes. You see, Australia is like that one super clean friend who freaks out if you wear shoes in their house. Except in this case, it's not just about dirt, it's about bugs, diseases, infestations, and the potential end of the eucalyptus tree species as we know it. So let's dive deep, hilariously and informatively, into the world of wooden items and Australia's airport biosecurity. Picture this. You've just landed at Sydney Airport. You're jet-lagged, bloated from airplane snacks, and walking like a lost koala with your carry-on bag rolling behind you like a reluctant puppy. Then you see at the big scary yellow signs, declare all goods. Serious penalties apply. It's not just a suggestion. It's more like an angry whisper from Mother Nature saying, don't you dare bring termites into my house. So, why does Australia take wooden items so seriously? Well, Australia is an island. Not just any island, but a pretty isolated one with its own unique ecosystem. Most of the creepy crawlies, fungi, and pests you might be smuggling unknowingly in that wooden bongo drum can cause chaos here. We're talking about potential invasions by timber pests like borers, beetles, termites, and fungi that could chew through native forests faster than a sugar-crazed wombat at a buffet. And let me tell you, Australia loves its trees. Especially the gum trees, which are basically the national furniture of koalas. Now, what exactly counts as a wooden item? Oh, my friend, it's not just your driftwood wall art or wooden photo frame with seashells glued on. It's anything with wood in it, even a little bit. Here's a checklist of some common wooden items you might want to declare or leave at home. Wooden artifacts like tribal masks, wooden statues, or souvenirs shaped like giraffes, elephants, or your ex's face. Musical instruments, especially things like maracas, drums, didgeridoos, or guitars with wooden bodies. If you've got a bamboo flute, that counts too. Furniture, yes, even if it's just a tiny hand-carved stool or a foldable beach chair with "Made in Bali" burned into the side. Kitchenware, wooden spoons, spatulas, salad bowls, chopping boards. Your aunt's favorite vintage cheese board from the flea market? Declared. Timber in any form, raw logs, carved wood, or even wooden packaging materials like crates or pallets. Toys, yes, even a cute wooden train set for your niece. You might be thinking, oh, but I bought this at a tourist shop, it's legit. Nope. Doesn't matter. If it's wood, it could carry pests. So unless that item has been properly treated, varnished, or certified safe, it could land you in a very awkward chat with an officer wearing latex gloves. Now here's the kicker. How do they know your item has pests? Well, Australian biosecurity officers are basically CSI, termite unit. They look for clues. If your wooden item has sawdust-like powder, fresh holes, chewed timber or tiny tunnels, live insects, then congrats, your cute little souvenir is now a biohazard. If you suspect something fishy, or in this case, buggy, about your wooden item, you have 2 options. 1, don't bring it at all. 2, get it treated for timber pests before shipping or bringing it along. This could involve fumigation or certification from a recognized pest control provider. But here's where most people get caught. They don't declare it. And buddy, that's when things get real. Imagine this. You're in the customs line, sweating bullets, trying to remember if you packed that tiny wooden keychain from Thailand. You convince yourself it's so small no one will care. But suddenly Biosecurity doggo to the rescue. A friendly beagle named Brutus sniffs your bag and sits down politely. That's right, he found your wooden guilt. Now, instead of heading to your Airbnb, you're being interrogated by someone with a badge and a clipboard. You try to explain, it's just a harmless wooden frog that makes a croaking sound. But they don't care. You didn't declare it. And now you're looking at a fine of up to 6,260 Australian dollars, or even criminal prosecution for more serious offenses. So always declare wooden items, even if you think they're innocent. The worst that can happen is they inspect it and clear it. The worst that can happen if you don't? A fine, a permanent record, and your wooden frog ends up in a furnace. Okay, let's make this practical. What do you do when bringing wooden items? 1. Declare it on your incoming passenger card. It literally has a checkbox for wooden items. 2. Present the item for inspection. Don't bury it under your socks, hoping they won't look. They'll look. 3. Mention if the item is treated. Got paperwork? Great. Hand it over. 4. Be honest. A nervous laugh and a confession go much farther than a poker face and silence. 5. Accept the outcome. They might let it in, quarantine it, or destroy it. And yes, they can and do destroy items. It's like a dramatic cooking show. We regret to inform you that your hand-carved wooden chess set from Morocco has been incinerated. Now, if you're wondering about some real-life examples, let me give you the greatest hits. One traveler tried to sneak in a wooden drum from Africa. Inside it, a lovely family of beetles who were planning to start a punk band in Australia's national parks. Another person had a decorative bamboo lamp with tiny holes that turned out to be insect exit wounds. That lamp went straight to bug prison. A lady once had a beautifully carved wooden spoon with live termites. She thought it was natural seasoning. It wasn't. Now let's get to the fun part. You might be thinking, should I just never bring wood again? No, you can still bring wood, just be smart about it. Treated, clean, certified items are usually safe. Think of it like bringing a friend to a fancy party. Make sure they're showered, dressed well, and don't carry lice. If you bought something expensive overseas, say a beautiful antique carved elephant table, consider mailing it professionally with customs documents. That way, it can be checked properly without your suitcase getting tossed like a salad. So next time you're walking through an Australian airport with your suitcase full of mysterious souvenirs, think twice. Do you want to spend your first hours in Australia hugging a koala? Or being interrogated about a splintered salad spoon? Declare your wood. Save the trees. Respect the beagle.